This week, Hannah also spoke with Secretary Pete Buttigieg about some new federal grants coming to Indiana for traffic safety. The Department of Transportation estimates more than 30,000 people died in crashes in just the first half of last year. This grant money helps communities redesign their roads, sidewalks, and bridges to make them safer. 10 Indiana communities will split nearly $2 million, including Noblesville, Shelbyville, Kokomo, Gary, and East Chicago. The money to help city leaders put together an action plan to make their roads safer. Here's what the secretary told our Washington bureau about the impact.
Our country suffers from 40,000 or so roadway deaths every single year. It's about the same loss of life as we experience from gun violence. But I think because we all grew up with it, we're almost used to it. I'm afraid sometimes we think of it as if it's inevitable. It's not inevitable. The U.S. experiences this at a higher rate than other developed countries. And there are communities within the U.S. that have actually done remarkable work to drive down the number of traffic deaths, including sizable communities, several of whose mayors I met with last week, because we can't just talk about this. We have to put real dollars and cents into saving lives. And when we do, it's going to make a huge difference.
Now, how is this approach different from what the department has done in the past? Because I know the Department of Transportation has given money for these kinds of projects before. So why might this make a difference where those other projects didn't?
Well, the biggest difference is the level of funding that we have right now. Part of President Biden's bipartisan infrastructure plan includes the funding that's allowed us this year alone to set up about $800 million in support for communities that are out here doing the right thing. And, we're not coming up with all the designs and plans here in Washington and imposing them on communities. It's the other way around. Communities come to us with their ideas.